According to all known laws of inequality, there's no way a slave should be able to write. Frederick Douglass, however, writes anyways because slaves don't care what owners think is impossible. Hello, my name is Christopher Shang, and today I'll be arguing with my thesis that Frederick Douglass changed the outcome of the Civil War, and in doing so, changed the outcome of the entire United States. Sounds like a stretch? Well, maybe it may sound like one, but maybe he actually did do it. Let's get right into the news. Frederick Augustus Bailey was born in 1818. He lived with his moms until plantation owners decided to take him in. Of course, they just shipped him off as fast as they could. Eventually, the odds got Frederick Douglass as a slave. Who God was not that nice, but Sophia was okay. She taught Douglass how to read until he got shipped off again. Later on, the freelands got him. The freelands were pretty cool. They let him teach other slaves how to read the New Testament. That sucks, said the other slave owners. This sucks, said the other slave owners. And so they went on to attack the teachings with little outside help until they won. Then the lessons died. He tried to escape 2 times. The first time failed because, well, someone else snitched on him. The second time worked, however, because he had his bae, Anna Murray, to help him get back to New York, in which you can be a new man. He stayed in there for a while, but eventually decided to head to Ireland or Britain to hold a tour because in America he was still technically a slave. He essentially just went over on Britain and talked about a bunch of stuff and also got, rallied a lot. All of this stuff is great and all, but the Civil War is one of Douglass's most important times. He talked with President Abraham Lincoln about the treatment of black soldiers, and later with President Andrew Johnson on the subject of black rights. After the Civil War is over, he managed to get to a couple of cool things. For example, he was technically the first African American nominated for vice president, even though he did not know about it at all. He also became an ambassador for the Dominican Republic and president of the Freemen's Savings Bank. However, all good things must come to an end, like my A+s at the start of the semester. At the end, Frederick and Anna Douglass had 5 children: Rosetta Lewis Henry, Frederick Jr. Charles Redmond, and Annie. Anna died sometime after, but he eventually remarried to Helen Pitts, a white feminist from New York. They were married for about 11 years until, after attending a National Council of Women, he died from either a massive heart attack or a stroke. And so this man's great life has come to an end. So, what is so important about Frederick Douglass? Well, first thing, he is an abolitionist, so as the basic things, maybe if he wasn't there is a possibility of not as many people being convinced, and that could always change some things. But the biggest part is the fact that he went to Britain.
Brother, may I have some oats? I'm sorry, brother, but you may have
no oats.
You see, Britain was planning to intervene in the Civil War and to help the Confederacy. However, with Douglass and the help of many other abolitionists, they managed to change Britain's viewpoint. And since the Confederacy supported allowing slaves to be continued, Frederick's speeches often went against the Confederacy, leading many people of the British land to believe the Confederacy not to be a good thing. If he did not interfere, Britain could have gone on to help the Confederacy, and by doing that, they would have been able to achieve a stalemate, splitting the 2 countries, and who knows what next would happen in the few couple of years. However, by changing the British people's minds, they managed to get the British government not to interfere because our friends and our friends are not friends. Also, they're across the entire ocean.